Welcome back to the channel. So today we've got a 2024 i5 M60 in mineral vice. And of course this is also for store inventory, meaning we expect this for our dealer inventory. So there's something special about this car. We'll touch on that very shortly, that you can actually order through BMW individual. It's obviously not the color, so stay tuned. So beginning up front, the i5 M60, the G60 chassis. Got our daytime running lights, our headlight units, plus shadow line lights. Now, I'm not too much of a fan of the daytime running light shape. I wish they'd be more like the X5 and X6. Then over here, illuminated M kidney grille, which means we have the N Sport Professional package. And then we've got standard on this car is the Parking Assistance Plus, which means you got the camera there. So you got 4 cameras. Sensors are all right in the middle here. In this case, you do have the Driving Assistance Professional package, which includes highway assistant. Then we got our M badge and our horizontal kidney slats. Again, sort of confusion going on here between M and M Performance. Take a step back, taking our 3/4 view of the i5. So moving over to the side, we have style 936M wheels. These are the 19-inch wheels, which means you get an estimated 256 miles of range. Take a step back and taking that side profile, again reminiscent at least of my mind's eye of the E60. We'll make our way around the car here. Out back, do have a gurney flap in high gloss black, i5 and M60 badging in chrome, in that exaggerated font size for the M. And then we have our faux diffuser in high gloss black. There's that 3/4 view. We're going to make a pit stop here in the rear to show you what option we've added. Of course, 5 badging at the Hofmeister kink area. Alright, so you're thinking, well, what's so special about this? Aha! 4-zone climate control. So a very nice digital display in the back here. So you can see auto and manual things, adjustments for the temperature, where the air is blowing. Change that back to auto. But this can be had through BMW individual. There's no really delay to your order. Because Canada gets this as standard on the car, or may be an option on that one. But BMW USA decided not to get climate control zones for the rear seat passengers, which is unusual because it's on the i4, and it's also on the i7. But the middle child, if you will, didn't get this attention, but can be remedied for a very small cost. And frankly, it should have been standard on this 5 Series, or at least an option. Alright, so we will continue our journey around the vehicle, make our way to the driver's seat and go over pricing and options. So battery size keeps varying, but it's 81.2, so call it 81 kilowatt hours of power available or capacity. You get 2 years of free or complimentary DC fast charging or level 2 charging at Electrify America for 2 years. And charging times from 10 to 80% on a 205 kilowatt power charger. You're looking at about 30 minutes. And I think overall 10 hours from empty to full on a level 2. All right, so I'll make one more pit stop because I think a eagle-eyed viewer spotted this little thing. This is not a gash, it's actually a vent down here. So that's by design on all the 5 Series. All right, so opening up, we have the burgundy Vaganza interior. I think it's a really nice contrast against mineral white and also works against the darker colors or even Brooklyn gray. But these are not powered seats, so there's no powered head restraint, there's no power adjustments for the crumb catcher, but the rest of the seat is powered. But nice quilting effect, and I think the texture of this feels really nice. I'd say it's comparable to Vernasca leather. There's that manual crumb catcher right there. You do have adjustments here for the lumbar support. Side bolster adjustment can be done with the seat menu, and your power adjustments here. And curiously, no M badging or 5 Series badging, whatever you can think about it, or BMW badging on the door sill. And your Vaganza faux leather here. And you access the seat menu by pressing that button right there. And Bowers and Wilkins sound system. Alright, so inside your standard M Sport steering wheel, M badging, and of course M stitching. It's a really nicely designed steering wheel, which I believe will also appear on the new M3, M4. Your boost paddle shifter, if you will. And then a 12 o'clock stripe in red in front of me. iDrive 8.5 live cockpit. And that's at the augmented reality selected heads-up display. The rest of the curved display for iDrive 8.5, I will mention and go into the charging menu here. So, it won't show up right now, but one, you have to be logged in. Two, the car has to be sold. But plug-in charge is a big improvement over the launch of the i4 and the iX. Now, Electrify America contract will be recognized. You just simply plug in the car at Electrify America and it will start charging. No need to hassle with the app or any contact payment things. All right, so the trim here is the dark oak wood trim with dark silver accents. I think the silver is a little bit hard to see. I think a pretty elegant looking interior trim. And then you got your sort of MacBook-esque from years past interaction bar. That includes the ambient lighting. With sport mode, this is what you get. So you also have wireless charging pad only on this side. This one is nothing. Cup holders and then USB-C charging ports. Then we got crystal controls for the start-stop button, drive selector nub, and iDrive controller, as well as the wheel of volume. All right, so starting price of the 2024 i5 M60. Now we'll note that a model year 25 is in production already for the i4 xDrive 50, or excuse me, 40. All right, so starting price of the 2024 i5 M60 is $84,100. Mineral white metallic adds another $650. The Vaganza is included. $2,000 for the driving assistance pro package, exec package for $33.50. An M Sport professional package for $1,050. Executive package adds another $33.50. That 4-zone automatic climate control for $650. All told, MSRP of this particular example, just a little bit under $93,000. Of course, there are also programs on the i5. So if you're leasing an i5, you get a $7,500 lease credit plus some loyalty and some other things that will, of course, probably change at the beginning of April, because we are in March right now in filming. All right, so we'll do a quick little pit stop in the back seat once again, just to discuss headroom, etc. All right, so here's a view of the cockpit for the back seat. Again, knee room and legroom really, really good. And headroom, not an issue whatsoever. All right, so I'm going to open up the Sky Lounge here. So this is what you get with the executive package, also a standalone option. It's not LED, but a pretty big panel of glass here to make the cabin feel a little bit more airy. All right, move the back. We'll use our kick to open feature. And here is the cargo area. Got your mobility kit over here. You do get a little bit of extra storage down below, which includes your charging cables. So you have everything you need to charge at level 2 at home. All right, make our way around the car again and wrap this up. So I should mention it's a dual motor car, being an xDrive version. So motors over the front and rear axles. So combined output, it's about 590 horsepower, give or take a little bit, and 583 torques. It's fantastically powerful. It's quick. It's luxurious. Are the looks for you? I think they've done a pretty decent job with this one. Maybe the argument is about the front end. Probably looks a little bit better with the darker colors. We do have some individual colors coming in. And harken back to the days of the E39 5 Series. But that's it for a quick tour around the I-5. We'll see you at the next video.